Salamith Bacon my Barracuda. I am Imam Icy. They call me Imam Icy because I give you the cold hard truth about the wonderful religion of Alice Lamb. And breaking news over the weekend, the Israelis are at it again, murdering innocent children. This headline from the Hamas-affiliated Washington Post says it all. Israel hits targets in Lebanon with yet another image of parents and family mourning the loss of innocent children. Here's the story from ABC News. Israel weighs response to Hezbollah after a rocket from Lebanon kills 12 youths on a soccer field. So we see apparently that Israelis are now launching rockets from Lebanon and then using that as leverage to respond to Hezbollah. The Middle East braced for a potential flare-up in violence on Sunday. Let me just say, when you kill a bunch of children and injure a whole bunch of civilians, then the violence has already flared up. The Middle East braced for a potential flare-up in violence on Sunday after Israeli authorities said a rocket from Lebanon struck a soccer field in the Israeli-controlled Golan Heights, killing 12 children and teens in what the military called the deadliest attack on civilians since October 7th. The White House National Security Council of Cowards and Idiots said it was speaking with Israeli and Lebanese counterparts and working on a diplomatic solution to end all attacks once and for all. And of course, we know that there's only one way to do that, isn't it? Here are some more details. On Saturday, a rocket slammed into a soccer field where dozens of children and teens were playing in the Druze town of Majd al-Shams, about 12 kilometers south of Lebanon and next to the Syrian border. 12 were killed and 20 others wounded, according to the Israeli military. At least now they're admitting it. The Israeli military said it was investigating why the rocket wasn't intercepted. I'm not sure why the Israelis would be intercepting their own rockets. Confusing. And questioned whether it would have been possible due to its short journey and short reaction time. The Druze are a religious sect that began as an offshoot of Shiite Islam. There's nothing bad about Israel here, so let's move on. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was weighing options Sunday after hurrying home from the U.S. and warning that Hezbollah will pay a heavy price for this attack, one that it has not paid so far. The story is starting to make less sense. U.S. Secretary of State Idiot Blinken said every indication showed that the rocket came from Hezbollah. The Israeli military also said that the rocket belonged to Hezbollah. This is obviously fake news. Let's check some other sources. 12 children killed as Hezbollah rocket hits soccer field. IDF shows rocket that killed 12 kids matches Iranian-backed Hezbollah weapon. Fears of escalation after Hezbollah rocket attack kills 12 on Israeli soccer field. In that case, I'm reminded of what a very wise person said recently. The blood of women, children, and elderly awaken the revolutionary spirit. Astaghfirullah, forgive me, nothing to see here, just move right on along. I'll keep you updated the next time the Israelis commit another human rights violation. Imam Icy out. That was embarrassing.